Yo, what's good everybody, it's your girlfriend Chanel here, and today I'm learning European crosswalk sign metas in Geoguessr. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay, we're playing in no move so we can see the crosswalk signs, because sometimes when you're in maps, they might be behind you or something like that, but anyways. Alright, this crosswalk sign has 5 lines, and then a person looking like they're walking towards the right. I feel like a lot of crosswalk signs, people are going towards the left. I don't know this particular crosswalk sign, so I'll turn around and look around. Chicago Roast House is interesting because it's definitely not Chicago because it's a European crosswalk sign map. Okay, that is a flag. That is Denmark, I believe. 5 lines and then a person walking across. Okay, I'll use my other clues to kind of try to figure out like where I am maybe. Yellow plate. I'm thinking probably Denmark because of the flag, but also sometimes people just put random flags outside their house. I'm not entirely sure. Although the language that's on this sign in the back, like on this blue street sign right here where my mouse is, or my like clicker pointer is blue with white text, and I think that's like a Denmark like thing. So I'll go maybe like over here in Denmark near Haderslev. Okay, we are further north in Denmark, but we got the right country. We're near Randers. So Denmark sky has a chill walking posture and has rounded edges on the person, often found on thicker 3D blue squares. His arms are also pointed down, unlike some other signs found in Scandinavia. Okay, so Denmark 3D blue squares. Okay, so arms pointed down, and there's the rectangles. Okay, we'll see if we can remember that one. All right, this one has arms pointed down with regular rectangles. Like they don't seem like super like thick like the Denmark ones, but maybe it's the same. They're a little bit more angular than like the last sign, and I think they're facing to the left instead of the right. I see Roma. Are we in Italy ever? Milan? This is like Italian, like that's an Italian street sign, so we're definitely like in Italy. I'm thinking near Milan because there's something on this green like bottom right that says M-I-L maybe A, and then Pisa. Milan and Pisa are kind of up here, right? And then Pisa's here, but we also see Roma, so we could be further south because Roma's here, but Pisa and Milan are up here. Okay, let's look at the license plates. Okay, we got the blue and the blue, so definitely Italy. Looking at the crosswalk sign, okay, so 5 rectangles that the person's like walking across, and not like arms straight down. One arm's kind of like bent a little bit in the back. So we'll go here, kind of near Milan. Actually, no, we'll go a little bit further south. We'll go near Piacenza because we're not in Milan or Pisa or Roma, but we're somewhere in Italy, so we'll see. All right, we were in Florence, so that is okay. Blue corners, Italy. So Italy, Romania, Serbia, and Slovenia all look about the same. Thankfully, Romania will not have a white-silver border. Italy will have blue corners visible outside the white edge. What does that mean? Blue corners visible outside the white edge. Oh, like on the actual, like, here with, like, the sign itself. Okay, so if there's blue corners visible, it's Italy. And then Romania will not have the white, like, border. Gotcha, okay. All right, 3 rectangles and a person, like, they're really hustling, bustling. You know, both arms are kind of angled downwards. I don't know for sure. Okay, so a country that has some sort of like Cyrillic-based language. Taxi, okay. I'm thinking it's maybe Russia. I don't know this particular like crosswalk sign, but I think that's where we are. Do I have any antennas showing? No red blur or anything. I'll go in Russia. I'm not sure if this is even the right country, but I'll go near Kazan and we'll see where we are. Okay, we were in Russia, but we were a lot further south, which is fine because I'm not the greatest at region guessing here. We are near Taganrog. So Russia has 3 zebra stripes, so Estonia, Lithuania, Russia, Ukraine. Russia's the only one with yellow borders. Okay, so we don't see yellow borders in this picture, but there were probably yellow borders on the sign we saw before. So Estonia, Lithuania, Russia, Ukraine all have 3. Okay. This is 5, and then it has a person like walking. It's like Italy, I think, was the last one that had like the white border with like the blue corner on the outside, right? I think this is Italy. And we'll look around us to confirm. All right, blue and blue on the license plate. Perfect. Okay. I'm thinking we're definitely in Italy here. This, what does this say? Something lounge cafe. I don't know why, but maybe this feels like Milan ever. Mayhaps. I'm not entirely sure. We're definitely in Italy though, because of like the language and everything we see around us. And then one last look at the crosswalk sign, which is somewhere over here. The 5 lines, and then the white border with the blue corner showing is Italy. Okay. All right, we were in Genoa, so a little bit further southwest. That is okay. And then we remembered it was the 5 lines with the white border with the blue corner showing. Okay. Ooh, okay. This one's so like snazzy. Like the person's got like the top hat. Like I feel like they're about to go to some sort of like jazz quartet or something and like perform there. We've got 5 lines. The person with a like tipped hat. We have a person walking with kind of like, we can see like, I don't know if that's like flared jeans or something like that. But we've got the blue outside, and then we have a white border and a black border, and then it's on a yellow border after that. So let's see if there's any other clues to show us where we are. Okay. Okay. I'm not entirely sure the country, even after seeing this sign. I feel like my immediate thought was like Czech Republic somewhere. Like that was a vibe I'm getting, but like the endings of the words, I'm trying to look at like, you know, like seeing what matches up. Look at the crosswalk sign again. Okay, so there's 5, but like the 5 stripes, we haven't learned one with like a hat person, so, or a person wearing a hat. I don't know. I don't know if this is correct. I will go in Czech Republic and we'll see where we are, and we'll learn where this person with the top hat crosswalk sign is. All right, we were in Slovakia, so that is okay. Bordering countries are pretty close, 4.3. So the person with the hat on the crosswalk sign is Austria, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Slovakia, and then they have the 5 stripes, all of them. Czech Republic and Slovakia have an extra blue border on the edge and a tucked-in shirt. No, an extra blue border on the edge. With the tucked-in shirt is Czech Republic. With the draping jacket at the waist, it's Slovakia. Okay. I see the difference here. You can't see the jacket in the Czech Republic, but you can see it here in Slovakia. Okay. All right, we got 17.7K there. Not bad. Let's keep learning. All right, we have 5 stripes. Person facing right. They're a little bit more of like a rounded person, like not person with a hat or anything. Initial thoughts, maybe like Finland? I feel like this feels right. The language. I'm not sure based on the crosswalk sign, but the language and everything around me, maybe that's correct. This flag is like the store flag, so it's not a country flag. We didn't miss that. I think I'll go with my instinct here and go in Finland, and we'll see where we are. All right, cool. We were in Finland, so this was 5 stripe Finland. So detailed man without a hat and 5 zebra stripes is Finland. Features both the detailed man's outline and the bold, rounded, non-detailed person. Finland's bold, non-detailed man with 5 zebra stripes has 1 arm pointed up, unlike Denmark. Okay, so by pointed up, they mean kind of just like a little bit like not flat down. It's like a little bit like out. Okay. We'll see that again, hopefully. 5 stripes, so maybe like Italy, but I'm thinking Turkey because I see Bella Diassi. So how is this different from other like crosswalk signs? So we have like the 5 stripes that we have normally, blue and then like white border outer and blue corners showing in the outer. I feel like it does feel similar to the Italy one. Maybe the arm, like the position is like different. Like it's not facing the same angles, but I think definitely Turkey based on the Bella d'Este here. I feel like everything else definitely screams more Turkey to me than Italy here, so I will go near Izmir. All right, we were in the right country, so we'll definitely take that. We were near Konya. So extra height Turkey. So Turkey sign has extra blue space above the triangle compared to the rest. Oh yeah, that is kind of a lot of space. Okay. And it has 5 stripes as well. Okay, 3 stripes. Russia was one of the countries, and then I think it was like Ukraine, Estonia also have this. I don't know if the angle of the arms tells me which one of those ones it is, but I feel like it's white, blue, and red. Okay, so we're definitely in Russia because that's the Russia flag. I think I'll just go near Moscow and we'll see where we are. But we remember the 3 stripes is one of the countries that are kind of like in Eastern Europe. All right, that's perfectly fine. We were in the right country there. 3 zebra stripes, Estonia, Ukraine, Russia. Oh, we're missing Lithuania was the other one on the list. Okay. 5 stripes on the bottom. The person's head on this crosswalk sign is kind of like a little bit more removed than like some of the other ones I've noticed. But anyways, we don't have the blue outers or like the blue corners beyond the white border. So I don't think it's Italy, although I do see the Italy flag in the back, I think. Ooh, not Italian? What language am I seeing here? There are so many like things around like flags and like information. Okay, I'm not seeing Italian plates, so I don't think we're in Italy. I don't know, I feel like the trees are giving me the vibe that maybe we're in like Portugal. Is that a bad shout ever? I'll go for it and we'll see where we are because I don't know this crosswalk sign meta yet. Slovenia? Alright, so this was a Slovenia crosswalk sign, so it just doesn't have that blue corners after the white border like Italy does. Kind of hard to tell apart the difference between Serbia and Slovenia here, but maybe the language could have helped me if I took a closer look at it. That's okay. Oh, is this person like have like a white like belt or something? Like is that different, or is that just like the sign being like a little bit more like dated or something? We have 5 stripes on the floor, so that could be a lot of countries here. I don't know if this like particular like white belt or something is like indicative of a certain country. Language wise, what am I thinking here? Gym City Museum. Water, okay. Scola. .hu ever? Does it say .hu? Is it Hungary? I feel like this could be Hungary. Looking at like the color of this car, like the yellow, like the dark yellow, kind of like a gold. We'll go with Hungary. I don't know if we've learned the Hungary meta yet for crosswalk signs. I'll go near Szolnok. Okay, we were a little bit further northeast, but we were in the right country, so that is okay. This was the Hungary crosswalk meta sign, so flat arm on outside. Flat arm on outside. Oh, okay, like the person's like hand, like the sharper edges is on the outside, and then for Germany, the sharper edges is in the middle. So white belt is Croatia, Portugal, Germany, and Hungary. Okay, so I did correctly identify there's something like different about that sign compared to other like 5 stripe signs. Pointed shoes is Germany and Hungary. Germany belt is above the hip, Hungary belt bottom of the hip, Germany arm flat side on the left, Hungary arm flat side on the right. Okay. All right, we got 14K there. Not bad. Let's keep learning. Ooh, okay. We love this again. I love like the tipped hat. Like I feel like it's like different from some of the other crosswalk signs. We have 4 stripes this time, which I don't know if I've learned 4 stripe one, but I'm thinking, was it Czech Republic or Slovakia that had the tipped hat? And then the pants are not tucked in, so I think it might be Slovakia. We'll spin around and see the location we're at to see if we can get any more clues and figure out where we are. Okay, I'm thinking not Slovakia now based on the language. Actually, Centrum. Okay, so we have like the romanization of like this word and the Cyrillic, which would usually indicate to me like maybe like Bulgaria or something. I don't know if we've learned a Bulgaria crosswalk meta sign yet. Any bollards or anything to help out here? Not particularly. I feel like I can't go Slovakia now because of the language that I see. So maybe I'll go like... Did I ever go like Serbia? No, because I think it would Serbia might have like 3? I don't know. I'll go Bulgaria. Because I think the language maybe makes sense. And it's not the 3 zebra stripes. So we know it's not like Ukraine or Russia. Because those would have 3. And it has a tipped hat. So let's go here in Bulgaria and we'll see where we are. Perfect. We got 4.9 thousand there, which we'll definitely take. This was the Bulgaria crosswalk meta, so 4 stripes and a hat. So all the signs with a hat are Austria, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, and Slovakia. So those with 4 zebra stripes are just Bulgaria. Okay. So Czech Republic, Austria, and Slovakia up here also have the hat on the crosswalk sign, but they don't have the 4 stripes like Bulgaria does, which is down here. Okay. Okay. The head is like floating a little bit above the person's body again, and they have a very triangular body, which is interesting. The arms are very sharp, like they're not like rounded on the bottom, like where the hands like would be. So what am I thinking here? And there's also no like zebra stripes on the floor. Okay, that is Polish. So we're definitely in Poland here. We're near Poznan and Wrocław, which are down here. Gliwice. Okay, so let's take a look at this sign so we can learn a little bit more about it before we get the meta pop-up. We're definitely Poland because I can see like the language all around us. Like I feel like I don't even need to like fully look at everything to know. It's just a very distinctive like font on the green background, and also just like the endings of the words. We have the black dash. We have like kind of like just like the white floor. No like zebra stripes. So we'll go here in Wrocław. I don't think we're here because it's on the sign. Actually, no. Maybe I'll go like Lodz or something because we're kind of near these cities, right? But not in them. So we'll go here and see where we are. Okay, that is fine. We are in Katowice, so a little bit further south in Poland, but in the right country. So this was the Poland crosswalk meta. So horizontal zebra stripe, Austria, Belgium, Greece, Poland, Serbia. Single and continuous line, only Poland. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 stripes automatically. That's like the only crosswalk sign meta that I knew is Spain. So I'm hoping this is Spain and no other country has it. We're looking at the languages around us. Definitely looking like Spain to me. Murcia. Okay, so definitely Spain, and Murcia is down here. Perfect. Is this something I can 5K? Probably not, but you know, we'll give it like a little bit of looking for like the things that are around us. We're definitely in Spain because of the 8 stripes on this crosswalk sign. I think I learned that from probably some just like general like beginning metas you should know or something, like a basic map in Geoguessr. I've never like specifically studied crosswalk sign metas. We have this European Union sign. Okay. We're on a bridge. Okay, perfect. So where's a bridge? Like, these are bridges, right? Is it like a double bridge? Like, do we see another bridge in the distance? Oh, we see like plenty of bridges in the distance. So maybe we're somewhere like here. I feel like this will be pretty good. Maybe not exactly the 5K, but close. All right, we were 1 bridge over, so that is okay. Only 2 points off of that 5K, which we'll definitely take. This was the Spain crosswalk meta. So Spain has 8 zebra stripes, which I think is only in Spain, and that one we knew. So we love that. All right, the person with the hat with the 4 stripes, only Bulgaria, I think. Because the person with the hat and not 4 stripes is one of these 3 countries here. Czech Republic, Austria, and Slovakia. This is Bulgaria. We'll go near Sofia. And perfect. We were in the right country, just the wrong city. It was Bulgaria. We remember that correctly with the 4 stripes in the hat. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spain. I'll have it in Madrid for now. Maybe we can see a city name if we look around us. Or maybe not. Okay, so there are like big hills and like forests in the back. We're definitely in Spain. Can I get a better region guess than just plunking in Madrid? Maybe I'm thinking more near like Zaragoza. Feels like maybe we're in a pretty big city. And I feel like maybe we're more near like the mountains up here. So I'll go here. All right, even further north. We were actually near Island del Agua. And it was the Spain crosswalk meta with the 8 stripes. Okay, we'll take that. All right, above 20,000 is an amazing score. I'm going to play this map one more time and see if I can learn any other crosswalk sign metas or if I can let the ones that I've already learned so far like sink in. But we've learned a lot today and I feel like this is going to definitely help, especially my no move game where maybe I'm just like put in a city, you can only see the crosswalk sign and no language. So let's keep going and keep learning. Okay, white belt, 5 stripes. Don't know exactly what that is. I know that there's a few white belt countries. Rounded hands and they're pointed down. Okay. Musala. Sarajevo is here. So Bosnia and Herzegovina ever? I don't know any Bosnia and Herzegovina metas so far, but white belt, 5 stripes, and it says Sarajevo on the sign. So are we ever in Sarajevo? Or maybe we're in Serbia, like across the border and we're like near Sarajevo. Musala. Okay, hold on. We can find Musala, right? Is that a big city somewhere nearby? I'm not seeing it at the zoom level, but that is okay. We'll go here in Bosnia and see where we are. All right, perfect. We were in the right country. So this was the white belt and straight legs meta for the crosswalk sign. So if it has a white belt, it can be found in Croatia or Bosnia and Herzegovina, Portugal, Germany, or Hungary. If it does not have pointed shoes, it's Croatia, Bosnia, or Portugal. Straight legs is Croatia or Bosnia. Okay, so things to look out for in crosswalk sign. Amount of stripes are the hands pointed in what direction, is their hat, and then is there a white belt. Seems to be like the main things. Okay. Only sign with like the horizontal zebra stripe is Poland. So without looking at anything else. Perfect. We were in the right country. We were just in the wrong city. A lot more northwest in Szczecin. But we were in Poland, so we do remember that one, which means we're learning. Okay. 5 stripes can be a lot of countries. Rounded arms and rounded legs facing to the left. Okay. This red, white, red is Latvia ever? Right? I think so. 5 stripes facing left. Yeah, I feel like this is Latvia. Okay, low-key I only knew it was Latvia because of the flag there, but that is okay. Because if we were playing no moving, we'd have this crosswalk sign and the flag knowledge to kind of like combine and get us to the Latvia guess. So this was long leg Latvia. So you can identify Latvia from their guy with weirdly long legs. Long as hell for what? It's arguable Russia, Ukraine, Lithuania has long legs, but even so, they only have 3 zebra stripes and not 5. Okay, so Latvia's got 5 stripes and really, really long legs. Okay. 5 stripes, not super long legs. We have rounded arms, rounded legs. Person facing left could be a lot of different countries. Okay. White border and a blue corner showing, is it ever Italy? Because of like the blue corner showing around the white border. Let's look around. Ooh, and we have the blue and blue on all the license plates. Perfect. Okay, so definitely thinking Italy here. I don't know what... Ooh, is that Italian? I nostri servizi. Okay. Yeah, definitely Italy. Okay, I was like, for a second I thought that was not Italian or something. What city do I think I'm in? I don't know, but we'll get the country right for sure. So we'll go near Ferrara. Whoa, okay. I mean, like, we knew we got the right country there, but I got a pretty good region guess. Like, we were kind of like one major city over. We were actually in Bologna, but I guess in Ferrara, so that is okay. So we remembered that the five zebra stripes with the blue background and then the white border and then the blue corner showing beyond the white border was Italy. So we got that one memorized, which is cool and definitely will help us. That is not a crosswalk sign. Okay, this is the crosswalk sign. We're zoomed in here. Horizontal stripe is only in Poland, so we know we're for sure in Poland. So I'll have it in Warsaw for now. Gonna take one look around and see if there's any like city name or anything that I can see. Maybe we can get a better region guess, but if not... Okay, Les Mis. I love Les Mis. There's so many good songs in that musical. I feel like my favorite songs in that are like In My Life because it's just like a beautiful like song and the lyrics and everything, and also like the high notes. Like I love to try to sing it. And then also I love One Day More because like all the different parts, you know, overlapping and trying to sing like all the different parts, like not even just like a duet, just like, you know, 8 different groups of people all singing different things, but they sound so good, like layered together. Like those are some of my favorite songs from Les Mis, but I feel like the whole musical is just like a banger, so we love that. All right, looking for a city name. Definitely in Poland. It should say like at the top here, but I feel like I can't read it. Something Fashion Week. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I see any city names, at least not ones that I recognize, so we will just go in Warsaw and then we'll see how close we are. Okay, we're in Lodz. That is okay. We were in the right country, but the wrong city. And this was the Poland Crosswalk Meadow, which we know is the only one with the horizontal zebra stripe. So we'll definitely take that. And we got 20K again, which is an amazing score. So we definitely improved from our first couple of rounds. And that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video of me learning European crosswalk metas in Geoguessr. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments. I'll also have the map linked in the description if you want to try it out yourself. Thank you so much again for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla and have a great day!